Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I pray everybody's doing good on this Friday. If you're not doing good, I pray it gets better. Amen. I want to jump into something that came across my desk that was pretty surprising. And it was of Joe Rogan talking about why he was on the Epstein list. I know you're thinking like, Joe Rogan was on the Epstein list and he's talking about it? Yeah. He was in the Epstein list and he talks about why, but I don't think it's what you think it is. Also, I want to go in on different nonchalant celebrities talking about hell and how Megan Fox said that she went to hell when she was doing ayahuasca. We know that a couple of different people said they started seeing demons and going to hell when they was doing ayahuasca, but we also know that Jaden Pickett-Smith said that she found God doing ayahuasca. Well, the question is, what God did you find, Jada? Anyways, let's jump right into this video clip of Joe Rogan. Let's check it out.
It seems very dark. Because it seems like it was this bizarre blackmail influence thing that was going on for a long time.
So long
time.
Through different administrations. That's what's so unbelievable about it.
It's
how
dark.
long it was going on.
I'm in the files
people.
for not going.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm in the files for not going. Because Jeffrey Epstein was trying to meet with me.
Oh, I did see that.
Yeah, and I was like, what?
I'm like, no thanks.
Yeah.
Aren't you glad?
Yeah, but I would have never went anyway. It's like, it's not even a possibility that I would have ever went.
But
especially after I Googled him. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? This was like 2017. One of my guests was trying to get me to meet him. I was like, bitch, are you high? Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
For what reason?
So Joe was on the list for not wanting to go. They was trying to suck Joe Rogan in. But the crazy thing about that is it shows you that they wanted to suck different people in, have them do things, because we know that Jeffrey Epstein had cameras all around his house, all around his different estates. He had cameras all around the buildings inside the houses. Now, what do you think that was for? Clearly, if you went to the island, he'd have you mess with something. This is how he was so powerful within the elites, and this is why they had to take his life. They either took his life or he's someone roaming free. I'm going to show a video a little later of even Ghislaine Maxwell saying that she does not believe that he took his own life. Stick around for that. But Jeffrey Epstein had cameras everywhere, all around his places. What do you think that is? Blackmail. That's how they get you. That's how they destroy you. That's how they become powerful. A lot of these people, you can't, well, the ones who are already rich, you can't really get control of them by money. They're already rich. How do you do it? Their reputation. Yeah. They don't want you to show things that they're into. You see Prince Andrew? How isn't that man locked up yet? You see Bill Clinton? How isn't that man locked up yet? Starting to lose faith in the law.
Would you? What would be...
If I was a guy who was like sucking up to the rich and powerful, if I was really interested in hanging out with rich and powerful people.
You know, it's crazy. That's so crazy. But yeah, some people
get intoxicated by being in a circle of rich and powerful people, even if they're not, like, they don't even have any ambitions of being.
What does it profit a man to gain the whole world but lose his soul? This verse is talking about this right here specifically. People will get intoxicated, they will get high, they will get drunk off of being around certain individuals because they are rich, because they are famous. When in actuality, you shouldn't be feeling that way around any individual, just the Lord. That type, a good high should only be coming from the Lord. Anything else is counterfeit and fake.
One of those people, they just want to be around them. They want to be around Nobel Prize winners. And because this guy what he was doing was very clever in that he was getting all of these very powerful and very respected people together. Yeah. And you would figure like, oh, it's
if that guy's there, if that lady's
Clinton's
there.
Here. This is fine.
Right.
Clinton's here. How could this be bad? Yeah. Look, it's Steven Pinker. How could this be bad? Yeah. You know, he's a genius. Like, and so you would go, I would imagine, you would go to these, because there's people that went to these, like he had parties in New York, like he brought in celebrities and comedians. Didn't Louis Black get invited to one of those? I think he's talked about it. I know Chelsea Handler went to one of them. it's like he would bring all these people in, and he'd like to be around famous people and entertainers and a lot of intellectuals and professors. And Noam Chomsky was famously deeply involved. So it's like you would go, I guess, to these places, and that was how he would convince everybody that
a lot of different people deeply involved, a lot of people on camera, which is why Jeffrey Epstein's life needed to be taken.
everything is going to be fine. Like, have you ever been invited to a party and someone tell you, hey, you should go to this party, Brad Pitt's going to be there? Like, they'll tell you that to try to get you to go. They'll tell you about the famous people that are going to be there. Like,
I didn't know I should go.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It is weird. Some people are really driven by that, really love the parties and the invitations.
And blindly ambitious, right?
Yeah.
They're willing to, like, put aside, all the possibilities of what could be awful about these people and get together with them without even a cursory Google search as to who you're hanging out with.
You can't have your assistant Google something.
How about you just do it? Just go,
it doesn't take long.
like, hey, look what I just found out. This is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But it's what's more bizarre is that there's probably in this. I talked to Mike Benz about this. He was like explaining how this guy rose to prominence and how he got this kind of influence that he had, and he was like, "There's probably a bunch of those going on right now that we don't know about."
What people that are
like that, like the same sort of Jeffrey Epstein type situation, just someone else and doing it somewhere else, and they just haven't been.
Of course, there is. People keep getting caught in different things. Harvey Weinstein got caught in stuff. Bill Cosby got caught in stuff. Jeffrey Epstein got caught in stuff. P. Diddy got caught in stuff. I mean, granted, a lot of the things weren't as bad as Jeffrey Epstein's, but it's here and here, here and here. Up and down, up and down. All their things are bad. Some worse than others, but it's still bad.
Caught yet.
Yeah.
Like, if he didn't get arrested, let's think about this.
Yeah.
Because his particular perversion, the darkness of it, was that he was into underage girls. He was into young girls. Imagine if he wasn't. What if he was only into girls that are in their 30s? Like, you would have never heard anything about it. What if he just hired these adult ladies to come to these parties that were already sex workers? Right. Would you have heard anything about this?
No.
And that's the thing. Like, is that
insanity, guys? This is happening all over the world, though. It is. In different countries, for sure. Stuff like this is happening. Very, very sad. And a lot of these people are, they're numb to it. They're numb to what's going on. And a lot of these individuals, they are victims at first, but then they become predators. They grow into what they were victim to. That's why I heard a lot of people who don't even want to say names when it comes to different people that may have been working with Jeffrey Epstein, recruiting and stuff, because some of the girls were victims at first and grew up and started recruiting. And some people don't even want to mention their names because they see them as victims who became predators. That's a whole other story, though. When it comes to a lot of these individuals in the hills of Hollywood, they like to make things seem nonchalant, right? I showed it on my last episode when Joe Rogan was talking about Stephen Colbert taking a baby and giving him the Moloch as if it was just normal and comical.
Me! I must appease him with the gift of a man-child. Come to me! I must feed you! I must feed you to the...
First of all, whoever let their baby in this man's hands for this terrible, horrific, nefarious skit are terrible parents. Or it may have been a baby from one of them birthing stations. For you guys who don't know who a birthing station is, it's where women are just to give birth. They're imprisoned and they're in specific places only to give birth. They have no life. They have no social life. They're alive to give birth. And when they give birth, these babies, these children, are taken to be given, to be unalived, as rituals, as sacrifices. I know it sounds crazy. That's exactly what's going on.
No, take him! No, take the baby! Take the baby! Don't leave me!
Watch how creepy this is.
I'm sure the baby will be fine.
Creepy. You know what they also try to do? Make hell seem like it's not that bad. This is crazy to me. They try to make hell seem like it's not that bad.
I have a question. Has anyone here ever actually been to hell?
Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone?
Of course, yeah.
These are some of your favorite celebrities. Acting like hell isn't that bad. You got Chris Rock. You got Channing Tatum. You got Kirsten, whatever her last name is. You got Zoe Saldana. Not Zoe. You got Zoe Saldana. I love Avatar. You got Jimmy Kimmel. Just acting like hell is not that bad.
What's it like?
Well, hell's terrible, Jimmy. It really is. There's gluten everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh,
And they have bowls of Advil instead of M&Ms.
Oh.
Yeah.
And they have dial-up internet.
Awful.
Oh, no. Wow, that is terrible. But if it's so bad, why did you all go there?
Well, Jimmy, hell is where our agents make our deals with the devil.
Oh, that explains that.
Hell is where our agents make our deals with the devil. Did you hear it? It came right out of her mouth. It came right out of her mouth. It came right out of her mouth. First of all, guys, I want to ask you guys to pray for me. Since 3 days ago, when I told you guys that when I make videos like this exposing individuals, I go through war, I go through battles, and I have had a headache for like 3 days straight. Ever since that episode dropped 3 days ago, I've had a headache that has not left. So I'm just asking you guys to take some time to pray for me. Pray for whatever this is, whatever this attack is, to go away. Amen. Came right out of her mouth. Hell is where our agents make our deals with the devil. Oh my, I couldn't. I said, whoa, wow, hold on. Woe to those who call evil good and good evil. That's supposed to be funny. Why is it supposed to be funny? Because it's real. And they want to show you what's real nonchalant. They want to show you what's real in a way where you don't really think it's real. Oh, but they're showing you. That's one of the many tricks of Satanists. Oh, we told you. We told you what we was doing. What you mean you told? When? You seen the comedy that you watched? The shows that you watched where we were joking and we was acting like it was a joke? Oh, it wasn't a joke, boy. Oh, where we laughed. Oh, Stephen Colbert's show when he was acting like he was giving the baby to Mola. That was real. Oh, we laughed at it though. Oh my goodness. My people perish for lack of knowledge. No understanding, no research. Laughing at foolishness. How is that even funny? That's not even dark humor. How is it funny to act like you're taking a baby and giving it to a beast to be eaten? How? Lord have mercy. These individuals are nuts. You got Miss Megan Fox saying she went to hell.
Second night, I went to hell for eternity. Yeah. And to just knowing eternity is...
She went to hell for eternity. I believe it said that she was doing ayahuasca.
Second night, I went to hell for eternity. Yeah. And to just knowing eternity is like torture in itself, because there was no beginning, middle, or end. So you have like a real ego death.
Wait, no.
How do you arrive and understand that that's what the moment is? Is there a sign, next exit hell? Is it,
I mean, it's your own psychological hell, basically, is the point of the medicine, right? This is a medicine that it surpasses like anything you could do with talk therapy or like hypnotherapy or any of those things. It just goes straight into your soul, and it takes you to the psychological prison that you hold yourself in. So it's your own version of hell, and I was definitely there.
Crazy how she went to hell, or felt like she went to hell doing ayahuasca. That one Nickelodeon kid or Disney kid, he started seeing demons when he did ayahuasca. He came to Christ. She must have not went deep enough. And Jada Pinkett Smith, Catherine Paez, both of them just fell in love with ayahuasca. Jada thinks she found God doing ayahuasca. Counterfeit, demonic, deception. First, Jada felt like she was going through hell, dealing with demons, and then she finally just gave herself up, and then she felt like she seen God. This fool, forgive me, she feels like she found God after she gave herself up. No, you let the enemy take you, and then the deception came in. You started seeing light that wasn't true light. It was false light. You think the enemy can't make you think he's something that he's not? What did he offer Jesus? The whole world. You think he can't make you think that he is what he's not? You know how many different people worship Satan and think that he's the true light of the world? True deception. True deception, ladies and gentlemen. Before we end this out, I told you guys I wanted you to see Ghislaine Maxwell actually saying that she doesn't believe that Jeffrey Epstein took his own life. Now, all this is coming together because of the Epstein list. A lot of stuff is coming out because of the Epstein list, right? A lot of things are being said within the list. Diabolical mess, man. Talking about kids as pizza, as food. We understand. We cracked that code with Pizzagate. People said that we were crazy. Nope. Coming out. A lot of different satanic stuff, eating babies, all kind of different things are in these lists. And I don't understand why people aren't getting arrested yet. But it all boils down to Satanism. This is why I showed even the celebrities, because they're all involved in Satanism. They all worship the devil to some kind of extent. It's extreme out here, guys. This is why you need to know who you are as a child of the Most High, because stuff like this. But check out Ghislaine saying that she don't believe that Jeffrey took his own life.
Do you feel safe in jail? Do you feel safe because there are threats on your life? So do you feel safe?
Yes, I feel safe. I don't have any safety issues.
Because as you told me, jails are sometimes dangerous, and Jeffrey Epstein died in jail. Do you believe that he committed suicide? Because many don't.
No, he didn't. I don't believe he did. I believe that he was murdered.
I've been said it, guys. It's one of the two. Either Jeffrey Epstein had his life taken, or he's somewhere right now free roaming around. But taking his own life is not something that's on that list. Not for me. I don't believe he took his own life. He was too wicked, I believe, to take his own life. And it wasn't like he was ashamed of anything. That's what I mean by when I say he's too wicked. He wasn't ashamed of anything. He was very nonchalant. Even in his documentary, getting asked questions, he was very nonchalant with a lot of different things. A person asked him, does he believe he's the devil? He talked about his reflection in the mirror. Wicked. I appreciate the Lord for intervening, because that's exactly how he got caught. And that's exactly how so much stuff is coming out. Make no mistake about it. The Lord is intervening. That's why I always pray, may the Lord intervene. And again, may the Lord intervene and may more come out. May more truth come to light. Amen. God bless. Shalom.